Hello, hello, hello. It's a brand new day, and this is our Morning Connection. How you doing this morning? I am Skip Cour. I'm so glad you are here joining me for our daily check-in. Daily discipline, our habit of two men, a little bit older, going through the journey of life, looking at life a little bit differently at this stage. Right, we got to make it happen. If we're not going to do it now, when are we going to make it happen? We've lived this long, right? Now's the time to take action. Now's the time. Let's get it together, right? And that's our bottom cry, more time behind us than we do in front of us. And I'm just here to remind you who you really are, what you're really all about, those things you want to make happen. Keep them in the forefront of your mind. And just remind you to take action. Did you wake up with your game face on today? Did you go to bed last night and let something marinate? All right, I'm going to get this one thing done today that's going to put me ahead, not just check off the boxes, not just pay the bills, not just do what I'm supposed to do. If you have a job, just get my job done. What must you do today? I don't care if it takes 5 minutes, 5 hours. What are you going to do today that's going to put you ahead? Hey, maybe today's the day you're going to get in contact with me. You're going to get the MANformation course that I've been talking about. The mindset actions of a powerful alpha male. Had a couple men just last night taking advantage of that course, the 6 sessions. Click that link below. Just take a look at it, right? If you love this stuff that I'm sharing with you, you need some more of this mental toughness conditioning. Let me take you on a step-by-step course in addition to our daily check-in, right? Our daily exercise be the foundation to what you build upon. Best thing about it is you and I, we talk about your situation. 90 minutes and one-on-one coaching. Let me do my mission, my calling, my superpower is to help you get objectivity and perspective. Do that all day long with men, whether it's fitness. A lot of men, probably it's about 6 men over the years, they've come to me, and maybe they're a little bit older and they want to find the woman of their dreams, right? 6 of them have found that person while the time we were coaching, found that person, gotten married. So that's it. But so many things beyond fitness, helping you become the total package, right? Is this the day that you're going to take action? If is this the day, or are you still thinking about it? Right? You've been coming to this morning connection. Let's take action now again. We got to make it happen, living with that sense of urgency. I want to share a little funny story. I think I've told you, maybe if you're new to this broadcast, about this 15-minute exercise that we as the Cour family do every single day. And it's where we get together as a group, and my kids, 5.5 and 4. Maybe you're getting closer to 4.5, and we just ask ourselves questions. A lot of the questions that I ask you. A lot of questions as I've gone through the journey. I've got great coaching and mentorship from the leaders as I coach people. Some disciplines of habits, get your thoughts going. A lot of stuff that I incorporate here in this our daily connection, this morning connection, this mental toughness conditioning, and so. We get them just to visualize things, to appreciate things. What are you grateful for? What makes you happy? What do you love about yourself? What are 3 things that you're going to do to take your life to the next level? Now, of course, they'll say, I'm going to color, I'm going to sing in the car, and I'm going to color some more. That's what my daughter normally says. My son, who's 4.5, he's picked up the pattern. He goes, I'm going to be sharp, I'm going to be powerful, and I'm going to be smart today, right? So we kind of go through these little habits, just get them thinking. I'm just saying, wow, what if you, right? What if I grew up and from a young age of like 4, I started asking myself these questions. I got myself to think. Well, I added a new one yesterday, and I wanted to explain what this whole imagination part, because again, your life, it's whatever you decide it's going to be. I mean, we talked about that yesterday. When you are headed for a situation, do you see both the good and the bad? Is that your pattern of thinking, and you're seeing a great scenario in your mind and all the downside? And so of course you want to experience the good things, but you're protecting yourself from the downside. You may never even have questioned that type of imagination, that type of visualization, that thinking about it. And is that really serving you? Wouldn't it be better just to go all in and be smart, of course, right? So you double down, triple down on that imagination of all the great things that you can experience and everything that you have to do to muster up the willpower, focus, energy, and time to use your talents effectively, abilities effectively. All right, and so yesterday it was like the first time we were doing it, and so they both imagined, with a little help, right, that they were going to play with one of their friends in preschool, right? And so they came home. Guess what, Daddy? I played with Sarah. I played with Braxton, right? So I'm going to have fun with that, right? But think about today. Can you imagine that if we didn't connect here today, right? You never would have thought of it, and that you can go out. Maybe you can text me tomorrow morning, email me tomorrow. You know, that thing I imagined during the morning connection that was going to happen. I made it happen, or I was able to experience it fully just because I took the time to imagine it. So what are you going to imagine happening today? All right, I want to make sure I acknowledge you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, thank you so much. The viewership is growing. I appreciate that. Your emails, your appreciation, your comments, whether it's on YouTube or you come over from LinkedIn. I love the guys on LinkedIn who are coming over to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe. This is on a separate separate channel from with my YouTube from my fitness, this MANformation, this Morning Connection. So make sure you're subscribed. So every time I post a video, I'm going to start doing some other things too, besides this Morning Connection over on that channel. That's all personal development for older men on that YouTube channel. So make sure that you're subscribed. I'll make sure that I post that link down below too. So make sure you're subscribed. But I love you guys on LinkedIn. I mean, this is our stuff, right? All right. So if you're coming over from LinkedIn, you're on YouTube, make sure you comment. You're coming from Twitter or from Instagram, whatever it may be, Facebook. I'm so glad you are here. And again, thank you so much for the comments and showing your appreciation. It helps me. Right? I'm kind of getting in a groove now here where I'm depending on coming to you every day. It's getting my mind right. This is becoming a real habit for me. No longer just question myself if I'm going to do it. Slam dunk at this point, right? Foregone conclusion. Hello, Masashi. Good evening to you. All right, Masashi, you've recently started your first gym training. Congratulations, sir. Going to be that leader, right? To those men around you. Awesome job, Masashi. Let me know what I can do to help you, get even more out of that, progress even faster. It's a great journey to be on. Congratulations, Masashi. Hugo. Hola, hola, hola. I like that yesterday that you posted, Hugo. Hola, hola, hola. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, sir. Hello, Brian. Great to have you here. All right. Mahmoud, good morning to you, sir. All right, guys. Thank you so much, again, for the likes, the shares, the comment over on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube watching it in the replay version, I'm just so appreciative that you're scheduling this in your day, even if you're not watching me live. But come over and watch me live too. I appreciate that. All right, so imagination. What are you going to imagine today? Let's do it for a little exercise. Those of you who want to play all out, getting some out of this, take it one step further, send me a direct message. Send me a direct message about what that thing that you knew you had to do, but you're going to imagine, you're going to experience it fully in your mind. Like my little kids. My son was going to play with Braxton that day, right? And my daughter was going to play with Sarah, and they couldn't wait to come. I played with them today, right? What are you going to imagine? What are you going to kill it? What are you going to do? Maybe, Masashi, you're going to visualize that, you just connecting with that client, that you got them committed, they're on their way, right? Just feeling that energy, right? Creating so much value, all right? And you get it, just love that, addicted to that process of helping other people. It's this, your first one of many more to come, right? Experience it fully, see it, imagine it all fully, all right? Wouldn't that be a great way to start off this journey, all right? I know I say this a lot, but I always, I'm probably like you, right? You kind of get this imagination, this vision of something you're going to do, right? And, this is going to be great. Oh, these guys are going to just love it. I'm going to come up every single morning, start their day this morning connection. Oh, it's just going to be awesome, right? And what is it going to be? Like thousands, 2,000, 3,000 people watch me every single day, right? You got to have that belief, that imagination, right? But very rarely does it grow into that right away. I'm kind of used to that part of the journey, right? You know, but then, coming, going. And so you got to just appreciate that incremental improvement. All right. It's interesting. I just bring this up and, talking about managing your expectations, but really having them, right? I see a lot of like older school guys like me who've been doing this fitness thing for a while. And, maybe they're real popular. They're because of their physiques and their knowledge, in the real world, right? The non-internet world, right? Where people can see you, they've got more cues because they're in your presence about how awesome you are. It's a lot easier to influence a person that way and to have a thriving business, right? So they were pre-internet age, and then they come over to the internet. Now there's 7 billion people on the planet, and you have the internet where you can reach them all. That is awesome. But the competition is just totally fierce because there's a lot of people doing it. There's a lot of people who could do this in an extra bedroom, put up an office and come to you, right? Competition is stiff. You got to be unique. You got to be different. You got to be resourceful. You got to be gritty. You got to be persistent, right? And you don't have all those extra cues that you get in real life. And then they come over into the internet world, and there is a code to crack. I'll tell you, it is a tough code. It's not just about being good. There is a code to crack. And I feel, thankful I've been able to, make headway that way. But it's just the expectation of what they expect. And then a lot of them just don't share their power or everything that works on the offline world because they haven't cracked the code, and then they just don't expect anything, right? Got to make sure that we don't do. There's always a code to crack, all right? I say that. There's a few things that you'll notice every time we connect that I just want to really emphasize over and over again. Just some of these basic organizing principles to success, happiness, fulfillment, whatever that is for you, reaching goals, which is just because you want a feeling and emotion. The basic organizing principles, success and happiness, mental toughness, condition, that's what this is all about. But what I was going to say is that we had the most live viewers just a few moments ago. Maylene, hello, good to have you here. Lewis, good morning to you, sir. What's your recommendation on starting creatine, loading or not loading? With creatine, if you load, you get your body as quick as possible, its capacity to experience it fully, the creatine, right? Or you can slowly build up what it can take. So, if you want to load, you want to see those results, it's going to use what it's going to use, and then you're going to get to your point, and then that's it. So you can do it sooner by loading, or you can long-term gradual. Either way, within a week or so, you're going to be at your capacity. So I say, if you want to experience fully, go ahead and load. Creatine is such an affordable, effective supplement. I would do it that way. I would load. All right. Hello, Caesar. Greetings from Anaheim. And Jenner, good morning. Good morning to you guys. Really appreciate you guys being here. And I tell you, I'm getting this anxious stage where I am just ready to just kick it into gear. Like, you know how you, you're pushing yourself, right? You got your stress, you got your challenge, you got your goals, your dreams, and everything. You got a certain amount of life that you're managing, right? And you're thinking, man, I'm putting myself through all this. What if I just totally leaned in, made the ultimate sacrifice, worked an hour early, or really got these things done, really pushed myself. I'm going through this little stage where I'm really ready to push. Good morning, Ben. Good to have you here. I'll tell you, so let's see what month so in July, the end of July, I'm going to be 57 years old, right? Really excited about it. I'm really excited to go on that journey, really push myself. I use my birthday as a day, not just my physical body. All right, take that to a period of time where I really push it, see how good I can look at that age. But also all the other things, right? How we're kind of doing well and we just want to put it all together. I don't want to put myself through this total MANformation journey, all leading up to my birthday, and want you to come along, right? But I just want to have the ultimate, whether it's the 12-week challenge, it's just the ultimate, where, I mean, we're connected like every single day, certainly every week. You know, I'm in week 9 of a 12-week fitness transformation journey that started at the beginning of the year, but I want it even more than physical. All right, I want a mental, emotional, your goals. I want the connection back and forth. I mean, then I would love to just have this special group of guys and like talk to them twice a week, whatever it took for all of us. Just go through a sprint period leading up to this. I mean, the ultimate MANformation challenge, right? Give you assignments. I mean, we're doing this anyway. What would it feel like to just totally lean in? Let me know if you're interested in that, right? You can tell I'm interested. I'm interested in getting just a top-notch group of guys, all of us with our mutual connection, really lean in and go for it. All right, guys. Could talk to you all day, it seems like today, right? But make these short, sweet, effective. All right, start our day, our designated time. Again, this is our discipline, this is our habit, this is our ritual, our mental toughness conditioning every single day. I want to do that with you. We're going through this journey together. Remember, when you're a little bit older, right? We got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Got to lean in. You got to produce with that sense of urgency. Work on our personal development with a sense of urgency. We've got to take care of our bodies. We've got to train. We've got to eat right. We've got to, again, produce. Our legacies at stake, right? What are we going to do to make all this happen? We got to love. We got to connect with each other, provide value for each other with a sense of urgency. All right? So I want to remind you of every single time that we meet. The other thing is that I don't care what your biggest challenge is. If it's your relationship, it's feeling a certain way, your confidence level, reaching that big goal that you just can't seem to crack the code. Maybe for you, it's your physical body. Maybe it's everything. Whatever it is that everything in life that you've seen somebody else, some other guy, he has done, he's accomplished, and you want some of that, you can't figure it out, can't crack the code. Everything runs in patterns. There's this combination. If you do this, this, and this for this amount of time, whatever, right? You say it this way, right? Everything has a pattern. Everything runs in patterns. Usually the things that we want most, the pattern's probably a little bit more complicated. It's a little bit more involved. But make no mistake about it. That goal that you want, that feeling that you want, that emotion, that code you want to crack, that pattern, everything runs in patterns. You can figure out the pattern. If you've seen somebody else do it, you can too. Just got to remember that. Just being resourceful, gritty, mentally and emotionally flexible enough, everything runs in patterns. What is that pattern you want to finally figure out? Because you can do that. Hey, let me help you. Give you that inside perspective. Reach out, get that MANformation course, whatever. Just contact me, 10 or 15 minutes. I'll talk to you. Maybe I can put you on your way, give you some of my experience, helping out so many men just like us, going through the journey if you respected what I've done, to give you some of that inside perspective so you can crack that code quickly. Right? We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. But make no mistake about it, everything runs in patterns. You can figure it out too. All right? So expect the best from yourself today. Expect the best from your efforts and expect the best from other people. They'll get you and the value that you provide. You just keep on keeping on. Again, expect the best from yourself, expect the best from your efforts, and expect the best from the people around you. And have a great day.